Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So we do have a returning guest today. We filmed his Type R previously, but he had recently gotten a C5 Corvette, and I've honestly been looking for a C5 to film for a while, so I'm very excited. And ever since my brother's getting Corvettes, I've definitely been more interested in the platform. So yeah, I'm trying to film every gen that I can. I'm excited to film this one. I don't know anyone with a C5 except him, so I'm curious to see how the platform feels and just how it performs. So yeah, let's head over there right now. We're gonna go stop at a coffee shop first, but then we're gonna get right into the video.
All right, so this isn't the Type R. So why don't you introduce yourself and
Yes,
the
sir.
new build to the channel?
I'm Phyman, guys. This is my new to me C5 Corvette. It's a base model. It's the silver. I think it's called Sebring or something. It's like, you know, one of those names. For the most part, the car is all stock. It has a very quiet aftermarket exhaust. I don't even know the brand because it just came with the car when I got it. And it has the Z06 wheels that the last owner also put on the car. So the only thing I've done to the car is the interior, which you'll see a few bucket seats, the steering wheel, and that's about it.
Why don't you kind of give us a little background on how you found this car, and then just kind of what happened to the Type R?
Right. So I have been looking for Corvettes for a good amount of time, actually. I saw one like last August. I saw a few like through the year, just to C5 specifically, because it was the most attainable one, the easiest one to get into. And I'm just a sucker for the pop-ups. It's very nostalgic. So I saw this car on Facebook Marketplace. By this time, I had already been looking pretty seriously for a few weeks. But this one popped up, and within the day, I messaged the guy. Like within 30 minutes of him posting up the ad, I was like, hey, I really want to see this car, because if you guys are looking for a C5, you'll realize how quickly the manuals go. You will not have that car up for more than a day, like instantly. So I told the guy, like, I really want to see this car, and I was probably one of the first people to message him, but I was the first to see him. I saw him immediately the next morning, right? And it was a weekend. And he was all the way in San Diego, which isn't too bad for me. I made a trip out of it, drove out there, and then we hashed it out. He said he had someone else come in like the next day, and I was like, I'm here today, you know, and because the other person needed to, like, you know, figure some stuff out and then get it the next day. But I'm like, oh, I'm here today. Let's just make the deal happen. So I was able to get the car very same day, and yeah, took it home from San Diego, no problems. And that's how I got this car. I had this car and the Type R at home, and I just kept choosing this car. And I even have like a daily. I have an 8th gen Civic base as my daily, and like every time I'd leave the house, I just kept choosing this car. And Adrian knows, last time I took the car out to the Type R to film was the first time I drove in a really long time too. Basically, I just tracked that car, and then it's under the cover, right? I told you, I mentioned to you, like, oh, like, thanks for helping me get it out of the cover. So I basically, like, never drove that car, and then with this car, I was basically never driving it at all. Because this car is just so much fun, and I think Adrian sat in the car by now, and you felt why it's so fun, right? And you see what I do with the car. And so my friend Rob was looking for a Type R at the time too. A few of the deals he was looking at fell through. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm not really driving mine at all anymore. I only drive this car, so we can make a deal work if that's something you're interested in. So yeah, we made it work, and the car is with my friend Rob now. I still see it every week, basically. So it's still within the family. It's in good hands. He takes really good care of it. It's cleaner with him than it ever was with me. It's yeah, very well taken care of, and I'm happy to see it.
What would be your future plans with the C5?
So honestly, man, I love so much about the way it is right now. I love the way it drives. I love how comfortable it is, because I basically daily it, so how soft it is on the stock suspension is actually really nice. I'm going through the freeway, and like the iconic 605 bump where the 105 is, you know, not a problem in this car at all. It is a problem in like any other car I've driven, but this one just eats it up. But and it still drives great, still performs really well. I think all I would really do is, it needs brakes. So quality of life stuff, right? Consumables, it just really needs brakes bad. I like how bald the tires are, because you know why, right? We get the car sideways. So it's really fun to not have any grip. I was seeing that they were doing there's like an infinity taillight mod. the infinity lens. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Dude, it looks so cool. It's like basically the lights just go in and it looks like it's infinite because it's like mirrored.
Oh, okay,
right?
that'd be really cool.
Yeah, and it's like that tacky riciness that I love. That like slight bit of rice, bro, like the clears on the Type R and stuff. So I might just do tails like that. The car has the interior, like I mentioned before, which has made the car a lot more. You know, it's crazy how much of a difference the seat and steering wheel actually made for sliding the car. I don't know what it is about the ergonomics of it, but this wheel makes it way easier than the stock wheel. Don't know what it is, but I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the exhaust?
Oh yeah, so
I
was thinking about doing exhaust because this one is super quiet. It's almost stock, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 decibels more than stock.
Literally.
Yeah, and it's kind of a pro and con because obviously when I slide the car, the revs do go high, and I don't want to bring too much attention. But it does sound really muted this way, and like I've seen some that sound really good with like the Corsa exhaust. So that one is probably what I would go with, but I also wonder if I should do cams with it because it would sound sick, right? Yeah, but then it'd just be fucking loud for how I drive it. And then the cams also bridge like the gap on like whether or not it's reliable enough.
True.
So then I'm like, I do love how reliable it is right now. It's like literally not a hiccup, man.
True.
Yeah, the car rocks.
You did have the Type R and you still have the GT4, but
Yeah.
how does the C5 compare in driving experience for those 2 other cars?
Yeah, so the Type R being front wheel drive is just like a grip machine, right?
Yeah.
Especially the way I set up its camber was super aggressive and fully set up for the track. So that thing's grip was like unprecedented.
Yeah.
You can't beat the experience of that grip, but this car has this very light sense of weight transfer. Its weight transfer is really nice the way it settles, and you actually feel it gain camber and settle into a corner really well, which the GT4 doesn't do because it's on struts, right?
Okay.
Strut suspension without any adjustable camber is criminal. Like GT4, like I was saying, like when you're in a corner, a car that gains camber will load up like this. Like let's say it's a left corner.
Yeah.
With the GT4 being on just struts with no camber, and you have to pay thousands just to add camber because of the arms that you need to add on, you'll turn and it just does this, and it just doesn't feel good, man. Like a car at that pedigree of sports cars shouldn't handle like that, right? So a Corvette is like, I think it's such a pure sports car experience because it does all the sports car things right, and it doesn't try to be anything. Like it doesn't try to be a badge, it doesn't try to be an econobox either. It's just a through and through bred sports car, and you can feel it in the way it handles. The steering is great on it. The way it transfers on a slide or grip, it's just awesome, man.
Sounds pretty good. All right, so one of the quirks about his car is when you close the door. Oh, you didn't get it. You didn't get it too bad. Yeah.
All the way over.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god.
There it is. Yes, sir.
And show us the little like routine you have.
Oh yeah. So obviously I have the quick release here, but it's literally faster and easier to get in and out of the car if I just tilt the wheel up. So I treat the telescope feature like a tilt release steering wheel. Yeah.
Sick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we're gonna get into some driving. This is my first time, well, not first time now that I've sat in it already, but this is my first time, you know, experiencing the C5 in general, so I'm excited.
And first pull. Yeah.
Clean. Very clean.
You rolling, bro?
Yeah.
Still going?
I got it.
Yes, sir.
This dude is wild.
A little small there. The tires were too warm.
What ended up making you sold on the C5 platform?
Yeah, so the very first thing, man, was like I had a lot of S2000 track friends, and when I saw them go into Corvettes, and I as a Japanese, you know, JDM guy and JDM fan, Honda guy, I was like, why did you guys do that? You know, and then they're like, dude, my only regret is not doing it sooner. And I was like, no way, right? So then I explored more of like the track heritage of the Corvettes, and I realized that they are literally the best bang for your buck track car. Like performance wise, man, obviously, you know, there's Miata or whatever, and but if you actually want a little bit of power with it, then the Corvette is the way to go for sure, because they're cheaper than an S2000 now too, right? C5 and even C6s are about the same price range as an S2000.
That's correct.
The adjustability on them is just so, you can just do so much with so little money as far as parts, right? Like the fact that you have full alignment adjustability stock is just brilliant, you know, for that type of money. Yeah, so and then once I looked into it more, you know, hearing the guys say that they should have just done it sooner, I was like, damn, these cars are actually it, right? I saw the track times and everything, I saw the footage, and then I drove a few of them, and I was like, yo, this is it. This is for sure it, right?
So as I've been following Phyman, I've been seeing him rave about this car, so it did make me more excited to film it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I understand why he likes it so much. It's like he was saying, it's very, very good for what the price point is.
Yeah.
And it just has fun in all regards. It accelerates decently quick. It can be kicked out easily, and it's just and it's really good looking car. This is the reason he can't get an exhaust yet.
Exactly.
He's driving like this all the time. He literally said that it's every day he slides it.
Yes. Every single day.
Oh my gosh.
Every safe turn. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm not risking anyone else.
Dude. And I've seen it on the stories. He does slide this pretty often. So.
Oh, my traction was on.
Oh,
My bad,
blooper.
Yeah.